I kind of paused that video, but it ended. But anyways, it was not like that. I did write stuff, but I'm not confident in that. So what happens is that the next paper, like what people did is that they studied for the third and the fourth papers, right? Like out of the six papers, and the first two papers I did at the last moment. What did I do? I studied for the first and the second. I studied for the entire thing, okay, the four papers, four law papers, but I kind of gave equal attention to all of them. Not like what others sellers, they completed a third and fourth very properly and did first and second in the very last moment. So what I'm really scared about is the fourth paper because it was like crimes, right? Procedure, criminal procedure. The sections are itself very long. So, and this was combined with my lack of sleep from the previous paper. Like, I gave the paper, I take a nap, and by one or something, I completed. Okay, and then I take like 6 hour sleep. I wake up the day before the criminal procedure paper, and I'm supposed to study. Right. The thing is that it's a lot of stuff. Like you have to understand it first because there will be application-based questions. Then you have to remember the section numbers. Then you have to remember the case names because without section numbers and case names, your answers are just, there. So, because the syllabus is huge again, right? Uh, what I realized now is that I cannot revise on the one day before the exam. I have to, complete everything before the exam season even starts so that I can revise properly. What happens is that I kind of read the parrot and I read everything. But then it's night and then I go to sleep because I'm like, oh, I need sleep. So I go to the exams understanding the concepts, but not remembering the case laws, like except a few. So some questions, okay, I know stuff I don't. Then there were some questions like, oh, the situation is given like 1 page situation or half a page situation, and it's asked to find what are the irregularities here. What advice would you give? Stuff like that. And honestly, I did attempt one or two of them, but I tried my best not to. Like, I did the direct questions and everything because I could not, like, for crimes, for law of crimes, BNS paper, I did not have a problem with application based. Like, I could be like, okay, fine, this crime happened, right? For the procedure part, even though I was good with the procedure and I was thorough and everything, um, I kind of, I mean, I feel like if I would have spent more time, I would have, you know, found out more irregularities and stuff. But yeah, it is what it is. There was a direct question 10 marker 5 plus 5 and 5 marker. It was something which our teacher taught like in 1 2 sentences, like just mentioned, and I read it, so I wrote it. And with more confidence that I had in all of the papers combined, I wrote the wrong section number. And our teacher is very famous for giving you a 0 if you write the wrong section number. So I'm like getting a 0, and this paper like kind of scares me, to be honest. I hope I should fail. I don't want to fail this paper. Then there are two stream subjects, B papers, which I had not studied at all. So political I kind of did it. Like a teacher gave a lot of hints, and I studied the entire thing. I also studied the hint thing. What happens is that stuff he has been hinting at, they were there for very less mark value. So I'm glad that I did not only do the hint questions. I did the entire thing because I could write stuff. What I'm very sad about is the world history paper because I kind of gave it to AI. AI gave me a note. I read that note and I went. Right. And what I'm not confident about is that because it was not something which I knew from the very beginning, like a lot of people, they know world history, they're interested in world history. I did not know much about it, so I was studying it for the first time and everything. I mean, not little for the first time. I think I did study it in 7th or 8th or something, but like not. I did not remember. I did not pay much attention then. And I wrote it right, and I would say that for reading it one day, I did fairly well. What I am kind of not confident about is that the last three papers, the law, the criminal procedure paper, the Paul paper, and the history paper, these three, like especially criminal procedure and history, I was not writing anything. I was basically reading. And I feel like there were lapses in my memory, like the history thing. Yeah, gave me good notes. I won't deny, and I did not have the time to go through and verify stuff because I had one day and like what 5 modules. So I mean, I did give me good notes. Right, I will not deny that, but I think because I did not write it, there were like lapses in my memory. There was some stuff which I was like, oh, and then I just opened the printout after my exam and I'm like, oh my god, these things were there. So they were just, those stuff were just blank in my head. I kind of am scared for these subjects as well because, like I said, I do not have much confidence in me reading stuff and writing. Me because I mean I lost the habit of it for so many years. I have this habit of writing and writing and writing. Yeah, that was all for my exam season. Now it's over. Now I am interning because it's my internship break. Then I'll be starting third year.